We almost had an issue-free start. Hang on, hang on. Let's do that one more time. Ta-da! Ha-ha! The tech gods hate me! And I love to live in spite of the haters. Fuck the tech gods! I tell them to give me their worst, but they already are. Oh! Oh, it's one of those little outdoorsy spiders. You know, the little tiny red ones. Hang on, let me relocate this little guy. He's like, hey, I want to join the stream. Hang on. Where's my spider catcher? Actually, let's use a box. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you want to join a box? Do you want to... I don't know why I phrased to join a box, buddy. Yeah, I'm confused by that wording. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. No, don't run. Don't run. Get into the box. The box is your friend.
You will give
no,
me
don't flee. Don't flee. Come back. Come back. I'm just trying to save you. You stupid little thing. Come on. Come on. Into the box. Into the box. Do not flee. Do not flee the safety of the box. There we go. There we go. Just stay on the box. Stay on the box. There we go. And don't run towards my hands. Okay. Now. To the outside world you go, my friend. Be free. Be free. Please be free. Please. Leave. Leave this household. Please. Consider an exit. Okay. It has been evicted. It has been evicted. What are the names for those little guys? The little tiny red ones? What are they called? What are they called? Spider! Hi! I couldn't find the spider catcher. I had to do with a little cardboard box. I'm pretty sure it's a mite and not a spider. That makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking. Because it didn't trigger my arachnophobia either. Which the mites generally don't tend to. Ha! I was hunting and now I'm successful. Ha! Hi, it's me, Katie She, dominator of mites. Ha! And enemy of the tech gods. It is you, my favorite people on the internet. How are we doing? Happy Friday. All of my love to all of you today. It's so good to see your lovely, lovely faces today and every day. You have all my love all of the time. Hello to everyone, but especially hello to a certain heartless darling who got first. It's always good to see you. Hi, Cal. Hi. You escaped Yowie jail. Yowie jail. How are you doing? Report back. How was UK Island? How was... So, for context, Cal has been playing Owen. A very, very beautiful game with very, very pretty men. That's me. That's you, Heartless. Oh, I am digging your new username. But do you want me to introduce you to chat for folks that are unaware of the name change, or do you want to do that yourself? Either way, you let me know. Just working on the update. Oh, there was an update. Oh, the update for the blog, of course. Yes, sorry, the other update. That's exciting. Cal was in Yowie jail. Cal's living in Yowie jail voluntarily. He's living in the Owen-verse until he's finished as many of the routes as possible to avoid spoilers. But yes, there is a certain live blog that I'm sure Cal can point you to, Zar, where you can see the pretty men and you can be amazed and impressed by their prettiness. I would send you the live blog, but I just had to reboot my entire PC, so my Discord is shut. Because Windows hates me. Windows said, jail for Katie, and not the fun Yowie jail. Who doesn't like Yowie jail? That's fair. We all like Yowie jail. It's like horny jail. It's like, oh boy, you shouldn't have put all the Yowie fans in one place. That was your first mistake. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. I hope everyone in the UK is excited for the long weekend, if you're getting to enjoy it. I hope that the weather is good where you are, but hopefully not so good that you're melting. I hope that you're all staying hydrated and staying well fed and that you've remembered your meds. I haven't. I should do that. I'm walking to a pub quiz. Oh, is it a themed pub quiz or just a general pub quiz? Yes, there we go. Hello to all new and familiar friends. I am Jinx, the heartless darling, the mightiest Valorant player of this here wonderful community. It's true, honestly, you would wipe the floor with any of us in a game of Valorant, especially me, because I'm scared of shoosty games. So I did see some people playing Fortnite and having a good time, and I was like, dang, in another life, that could be me. If I wasn't a coward, I could be Miku with guns, but I am not. When will we have Katie Yaoi manga? I do not think that I am the appropriate protagonist for one of those. I feel like that's some kind of like cultural appropriation. I don't think the Fujoshi should be stealing the Yaoi manga title roles. As much as they may be allies to it. I do not think. I think that is not their voice. Low-key, I am the second highest rank in the game, and I don't know how I've got there. That is wild. Or Yuri. Yeah, Yuri we can do. We can do Yuri. That's alright. Then when do we have Katie Harem manga? When somebody draws it, I guess. Challenge. Challenge issued. Boo 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 boo. Please don't draw manga. That would be far too much pressure. Comic making is hard. Comic making is hard. Instead, if you guys want to read a comic, you should read Beyond the End, okay? Which, as far as I know, isn't scheduled to be a harem manga, but it could be. I don't know. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. The latest update had hugs. You should read it. It had hugs, and definitely no me sobbing into the void. Definitely none of that. That didn't happen. You should read it. I volunteer as part of the Katie harem. Somehow I figured you would. It had more than hugs. That's true. It did have more than hugs. That's true. But you should read it to find out what more was in it. Time to hire Cal to manga you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just imagining Cal and Dusky just like sharing the woes of long form storytelling. Suffering times two. Oh. What did I miss anything else in chat? Let me scroll up and catch up, because all my tech broke, which is why I'm a little late, and it spooked me. I had to do a whole reboot. I had to reboot everything, and then when I rebooted everything, my headphones weren't working. So I was like, okay, I'll turn the Bluetooth off and turn it on again. Great plan, Katie, except, right, Katie forgets every single time that she can't just turn the Bluetooth off and on again like it's a mobile phone. And that when she turns the Bluetooth off, her keyboard and mouse, which are connected via Bluetooth, no longer work, which means there's nothing to turn the Bluetooth switch back on again. So I have to go running across the room to get my USB keyboard from the pile in the corner. My emergency keyboard supply. When do we have a Katie pinning us to the wall? That's not very in character for me, is it? Is it? I mean, one of my first art pieces I drew of Katie was of me being the victim of a Cabadon. Am I allowed to become the perpetrator? Is that allowed? Do I have Cabadon rights now? I just don't know. I just don't know. Y'all need to start commissioning. We do. We do. Oh. I'm just a teeny bit drunk. Yes, drink responsibly. Have fun, Heartless. And of course there was a little conversation about what you're having. Corona. Interesting. Oh, you're sleepy drunk. Me too. Hell yeah. Katie, double smash. Double smash. Is that you defeating your chess opponent? Sorry. I do like a Corona, says Dave. Plenty of flavour, but nice and light, refreshing. It's a good curry beer. Oh wait, no, Cobra is the curry beer. Literally my favourite kitty cat. Where is she? Wait, can I type that? Yes. Can I take part? Am I allowed? There was me complaining about Teg. Zar, you cutie. It's true. There he is. There he is. There's Zar the cutie. Dave explains Indian beer and how it's the best-selling beer in any Indian restaurant in the UK because it's designed to complement curry. I do love that about Cobra. I do love that it's specifically designed to work with curry. Your stream might be my nap time companion. I would be delighted. Heartless. I would be so delighted. First time clip. Yes, thank you, Zar. Thank you. I really appreciate all your clipping. Thank you. All the folks in the chat who use the clip command, I love you, even if you embarrass me. And then I confuse people with the spider catching. Yep. But I relocated. I'm such a brave cat. We've got Cal's update from Yowie Jail. Lord of the Rings themed pub quiz. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, wipe Heartless in chess. A challenge. A challenge. I love money. Cal does love money. Everyone commission Cal. He does amazing work. Cal, feel free to pop your commission links in the chat. I just want Katie to pat me on the head and tell me I'm gonna be okay. You are gonna be okay, Heartless. You know this. You know this. In the space where your heart once was. In that cool anime void where it used to be. Search your soul. You know it'll be okay. Pet, pet, pet. It's gonna be totally fine. Everything will be alright. I just heard a weird noise. What was it? Who knows? Not me. Yes. Sorry, I spooked myself. Everything is gonna be okay. Everything is gonna be fine. Look after yourself. Regain your strength. You will be ready for all the fights ahead. The world is full of challenges, but we are here to get through them together. You're gonna be okay. I'm rooting for you. Chickens! Chickens! You're gonna be okay. You've got all of us here rooting for you. Katie, you're totally fine to call me Jinx, by the way. I appreciate that because there is a decent chance my tiny little peanut brain will forget. But I will do my best not to. I don't get drunk often. Me neither. Me neither. I like to I like to be upside down. I like to be upside down. I like to maintain my independence and of like senses and driving and being able to like operate vehicles. I like having the ability to operate vehicles, even if it's very unlikely I will be operating vehicles that day. But I like to have it in my skill set. I don't like when they take that ability away from me. I get grumpy about it. I'm like, oh man, I wasn't planning on going for a drive, but now I can't. And somehow that's annoying. Oh. Hold on, is that just maybe, or self-flagellation? It could be both. I probably can't say the word that Vic said on stream. Oh, Dave's bringing the dad jokes already. FYI, I am on the lookout for friends with benefits. The main benefit I'm looking for is a lottery win. Yes, a good benefit. Commission link for Cal. Yes, yes. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. I can bring the play chess for you benefit. That's a good benefit. Enjoy the pub czar. Enjoy the pub quiz. I would like to cease thinking. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. I mean, it's the time for it. It's the weekend. My new full name is technically Jinx the Heartless Darling, but I just can't fit that all in. I noticed that when you introduced yourself that you were Jinx the Heartless Darling, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. Jinx the Darling, you are. That would work. Katie skipped one of my messages. Did I? Did I? I didn't intend to. Did I? Hang on. I'm sorry. Ori, let me double check. Bye, Zara. Have fun at the pub. What did I miss? I can bring the play chess for you benefit. That was to Dave. I read that one. What? Hang on, I'm still going back. No, don't go looking. I'm confused. I'm suspicious. Oh, Reina the Vampire. Nice. Let me sip some tea. Oh, it's a shame that Zara's gone to the pub because when I actually launch the game, we do have a little surprise. Oh, well, it's just gonna have to be a mystery. Nobody tells Zara, okay? When I load the gaming screen, nobody tells Zara. Bet. Let me load up Dream Daddy. What Ori message did I miss? Onk onk. Oh, the onk onks are coming through the speaker. That's what scared me earlier. Oh, okay. I can fix that, maybe. Yes, I can, because now I can hear my own music. Turns out I couldn't hear that this whole time. Oh, there's my music. Yeah, that's a bop. I'm so smart. That's what I can't believe I got scared by my own chickens. That honestly is what would happen if I did have real chickens. Honk honk. I'm being honked at and it's spooking me. Okay. Okay, I promise in the background I am doing the tech stuff required to make Dream Daddy work. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, chat. We're almost gaming. Why is it coming through the wrong speaker again? Why? Why? No, shush. You don't have the right to come through that speaker. Come through the headphones. Behave. Behave. Stop it. Stop it. What are you doing? How are you doing that? My OBS output must have redirected. Let me sort that. Do 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 do. Monitoring device? Shh. Music. Shh. Nobody asked you to do that. I'm gonna have to close that menu or it's gonna drive me mad. Continue. Carl. Shh. Stop it. Dad. Stop talking. Stop talking to me, speaker. I could just turn down the music and give myself an easier life. Wait, no, Ori, you didn't say that. Did you? Ori, no. Ori, no. You said I'm making estrogen in Minecraft. That's cool. And he said, tiny red spider, pretty sure it's a mite, not a spider. It is. You're. No! Of course I skipped that message because it's fucking false. How dare you? You're the best girl around. You're the goodest girl in all of the chat. Damn it, Ari. No. Let me figure out what's up with this audio. Hang on, give me a second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo do boo boo. Do 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 do. I'm having fun vibing. I shouldn't get distracted vibing to the music. That's not good, Katie. Don't do that. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's fun though. Ba da bow bow. Ba da bow bow. Actually, if it's doing that, I bet I know why it's doing that. Hang on, hang on. I don't know why I keep saying hang on. You guys have no choice. I have you held hostage. Boo 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 boo. Boo boo. No, I would never lie. Good night, Heartless. Good night. We are thinking of you fondly, always. Media volume? App volume? What's it called? Sound mixer. Neither of those things. Do 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 do. You're outputting to the right place, so how are you coming from my speaker? What if I just fuck around? Well then. Why is it coming through that speaker? You're not realizing she was actually having Winnie the Pooh, was I? Katie, move the Scottish longsword away from my neck. I'll say it's called a claymore. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Have fun, Cal. Have fun being destroyed. Why is this coming? I'm gonna try closing the game and reopening it, which shouldn't change anything, but stranger things have happened, so let's try it. Let's try it. Do 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 do. Have fun getting your heart ripped out, Cal. Come on. Those ships are the best ships. That's how you know you've picked a good ship. When the creator goes, nah, no happiness for you. Denied. Okay, graphics are okay. It's gonna come through the speaker again. I know it is, and I don't know why it's doing this to me. Oh? Oh, wait, maybe it's not. Maybe it's working. Oh! It's coming through my headphones! Why though? Why did restarting it make it choose a different audio source? Oh well, anyway, it's fixed. That's the main thing. Do 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 do. This isn't like you, unlike us. That's okay, that's okay. Do do do. Hi, we have a successful game overlay and A successful May overlay. It's gonna be May. There's a certain sneaky birthday boy in the bottom left corner. Don't tell him, okay? Shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. He's lurking. Happy birthday, Maltazar! Welcome on in to the Dream Daddy stream. So let me quickly tell you a little bit about Dream Daddy. If the audio isn't entirely overpowering me, which it might be. Okay, chat's too busy being horny to give me audio feedback. Understandable. I'm gonna head to the Carl page just in case it's super loud.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads. It should be alright. It's coming for the SFX channel. Does the dog die? No, I'm so glad because I didn't even know there was a dog in this game. Oh, there is! The corgi! Okay, I'm glad the corgi is safe. I would never forgive anyone if the corgi wasn't safe. That wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. I was meant to be reading the summary. Ah, well. Okay, let's make it up. So, I am Carl Tichy, a recently singled dad who has moved to a cul-de-sac full of other dads, most of them also single and eligible. And we have many, many dads that we have met and befriended, and now we get to consider, do we want to get to know them better? Do we seek, perhaps, something more? We have, on the left, Craig. He's the gym bro dad. He's our old our old college friend who loves running and lifting and eating healthy and looking after his little adorable baby who lives on his chest in one of those little baby hammocks. It's true, there may in fact be more than one. It's true. Craig is a cutie, but intimidating to me. In the way that a lot of gym boyfriends are intimidating to me, because I'm like, damn, I bet they wake up early. I bet they keep a routine. I bet they have willpower. Can't relate. Matt is a barista. He owns his own coffee shop near the cul-de-sac. He is the sweetest little guy in the history of the world. He took us to an indie gig for our first date. He is very precious. I love him dearly. He may be a final romance candidate, even though chat keeps voting for the knife dad. Brian is a very competitive dad who loves fishing and reminding everyone that his daughter is the best daughter, which is very sweet, but also kind of irritating. But their life isn't chaos like mine. They can keep a gym routine. Could not be me. Brian is interesting. Not entirely my vibe, but he's interesting. Robert is knife dad. He's edgy, he's dark, he's deadpan. He makes the most ridiculous jokes that maybe aren't jokes and might be masking trauma. And he is 100% my type. Though the first date and the second date were both disasters. Whoopsie daisy. Second date actually was pretty cute. I liked the second date. Like, we whittled some stuff. I cut my hand profusely. We maybe met a cryptid. Great second date. First date was weak though. We went out pub crawling. They mocked my taste in fruity little drinks. He brought along Mary, who's a really judgy, air quotes, Christian lady in the neighborhood, who appears to be cheating on her husband Joseph. Don't know what's going on there. And in another timeline, we imagined she flirted with us and we were very offended about it. Didn't happen in game, but the writing was convinced that it did. And after we went pub crawling for a while and I accidentally broke a car window, we snuck into a cinema and Robert picked a fight with Hugo in the bottom middle. Hugo's son, because Hugo's son said, hey, could you stop yelling chicken jockey in the middle of the Minecraft movie? And Robert went, fuck you, chicken jockey! I want to make a mess for all the staff in here. That's not exactly what happened, but it's pretty close. It's pretty similar. He was like, it's my right to heckle the movie. It's my right to be a dick in a cinema. And Hugo's son was like, I mean, I'm just a teenager and I'm kind of like portrayed as a bit of a brat, but maybe don't be a dick to everyone else in the theater. And Robert was like, I'm going to be a dick to everyone else in the theater if I want to. And then he tried to fight with an actual child, but he tells us he was just joking about it. But are we sure? Are we sure? We just don't know. Would he punch a kid? He might punch a kid. He could punch a kid. That's the problem when you make all these jokes all the time, Robert. Nobody knows what's real anymore. Would you punch a kid or wouldn't you? We just don't know. We just don't know. That's Robert. So he has gone down in the rankings since that first date. Damien is the vampire of the neighborhood. He's very goth. I was just joking. Average content creator apology. Yep. I'm being cancelled. I'm being cancelled for having opinions. For not being politically correct enough. Robert would. Robert, okay. Look, as much as he might be my type visually, Robert absolutely would be grumpy about how politically correct everything is now. He would. He would. He's like, I can't go online. I can't go on Facebook because they'll tell me that I'm wrong for having opinions. And it's because his jokes are all like edgy as fuck in the worst possible way. And we're just like, Robert, no, chill. Could you try making a joke that doesn't have some sort of ist associated with it, please? It's like, but those are the best jokes. Yeah, that's Robert. Damien is the goth of the neighborhood. He painted his house all black. He collects butterflies to be pinned as decoration. He loves basically Hot Topic in this universe's version of Hot Topic. He cares a lot about period clothing and accuracy. He's an interesting fella, but he's very sweet. He gave us a butterfly. And he did also chew out a staff worker and was a proper Karen in the shop. But he did apologise to us. I don't think he apologised to her, though. Gotta work on that, Damien. I'm being cancelled for having opinions, says Robert. Your opinion is that the legal age of consent should be lowered. Yeah, yeah. Hugo is the teacher dad. He has a kid called Ernest Hemingway, who is acting out, which honestly is entirely valid when your dad named you Ernest Hemingway. I feel like he is entitled to that as much as I think it's a cute name. I think choices sometimes have responsibilities attached to them, Hugo. And it does not surprise me that your kid is perhaps rebelling against the mold that you tried to set him in. But Hugo seems alright. He's interesting. He's really into history. That's his subject. I am not really into history, so I'm not really sure where we're going to connect. But he's a nice guy. He's very nice to my daughter, Amanda Panda, who is the most precious thing in this entire universe. And if anyone harms her, there will be so much trouble. There will be so much blood. Nobody is allowed to touch the baby girl. She must be protected at all costs. She is the best character in this game. We are the #1 Amanda Panda stans in the galaxy. We will do anything for our girl. Ah! I love her. It's precious to me. Joseph is weird. He's very fundamentalist religious type in this fantasy world. White picket fence, a wife who is drinking heavily and cheating on him. I think 3 kids, maybe 4. One of them keeps going missing and he's like, very obsessed with keeping up appearances. Kind of adorably awkward though. Like our first interaction, he fucked up majorly, put his foot into it, and then went out the door and came back in. So he does have some charm. I just can't get over how overwhelmingly everything he is. Everything. He's just a lot. But maybe his date will change our mind. But according to the dad book, we do have some things going on. Dad Maison was downstairs. They gave us a butterfly. We took that to Damien. We've had the conversation with Matt. We've had the conversation with Craig's daughters. We've had the conversation with Amanda Panda, which means I thought we had an event going on. But maybe not. I thought we were about to start an event, but no, I guess that means we're clear for Matt Date 2. Dave could stab me with a gay knife. I mean, hell yeah, it's the gay knife. I accept it. So this is Matt. He's a passionate coffee drinker and dater, probably. He might date coffee. I don't know, date everything. Hey, you free, buddy? Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. Apparently that's true if I, like, even in my neck of the woods, if I go out a little bit of town into I always think rural gas pumps are more expensive, but I did hear that one a little bit out from where I am is actually cheaper than my local, and it's blown my worldview to pieces. I'm having a crisis over here. Like, maybe I should go on a little road trip to get the petrol. Maybe I should. I thought we had 2 Matt dates, more Matt. Yay. We have 1 Matt date. Oh no, wait, you thought we'd had 2 Matt dates. No, this is our second Matt date now. Matt date number 2. Yep, we still got 1 more in us. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! This glorious gentleman here is Carl Tichy, the gender-bent version of me in this universe. Definitely not Goku with a mustache. How dare you? How dare you? That's clearly Katie hair. No similarities to any Super Saiyans out there. Original OC, do not steal. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. It's the best girl. There she is. Carl! Carl! Ori says gender-bent. Katie says Kaku. I will never call him Kaku. You can't make me. You can't make me. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Yeah. Oh, so you get called cool once and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff. We got called cool because we went into the mosh pit by accident. Hell yeah. Amanda? Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? That sounds fucking banger, Amanda. Let's do it. Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Carlaxis? Carzalis? I don't know. I'm gonna keep reading that as Carlaxis because even though it's not what you wrote, it's got enough similar letters in it that I'm just gonna make that the word. I see an X and I go, there's Czar. There he is. There he is. There's Czar. It's a birthday boy. It's a birthday month boy. There he is. Carlaxis. Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Car laxative, says Ori, with a little I'm sorry about it that we know you don't mean, Ori. Vegeti She sounds like some sort of Vegemite spin-off. This is our friend from the gig. They sell merch. We don't know their pronouns yet. I'm pretty sure Matt called him he. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Aww. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. You tried to sell me shirts. Okay, he confirmed. Katie Cutie. Cutie She, that's me. That's my pony name. Cutie She. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and very protective of, Pablo. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? Oh, hell yeah, Pablo, hell yeah. I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. Oh, Amanda! A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. Oh. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Reappropriate lines from Taken. I've got to do it. I've got to reappropriate the Taken lines. Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. They're pretty cute. They are pretty cute. I do love the matching green tones. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. Carl, buddy, you cannot type 80 words per minute. I've seen your Facebook messages. Ugh. Dad. Carl! Dad! Carl! Dad! Carl! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service. Although I'm only here until Vacant Vale starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Oh. Alright, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty, caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. You, smashing pumpkins. A classic. And you? Oh. Decaf for cutie, because that's me. I'm cutie he. Decaf for cutie. A decaf for cutie, please. Don't want too much caffeine. Decaf? Sounds like you're settling. I have a very early bedtime that I just can't miss. Wait, what does settling mean? What did I just... Oh no, did I just offend Matt by picking decaf? No. No, shit, did I just pick the option that offends Matt? Does that answer mean I hurt his feelings? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck, marry, kill Matt, Damien, and Robert. Marry Matt. Fuck Robert. Kill Damien because he'd be the most into that, just living his golf dream, and he could come back from the dead afterwards, as a true vampire must, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's gonna make everyone the most happy. That's my opinion. What is yours, Ari? Oh, The Sound of Settling is a Def Cab for Cutie song, which was the band this was a pun off of. So when I said it sounded like you were settling, okay, we didn't offend him. We didn't offend him. I'm just not up to date on my Def Cab for Cutie enough. Phew, phew, phew. Oh. I'm gonna stop talking now. Fuck Matt, marry Matt, I need no one else. Good taste. I didn't know that was an option. That's not how the game's supposed to work. Also, if you're fucking Matt and marrying Matt, do you also have to kill Matt? Is this a tragic love story? Are you bound by the terms of the contract? Does this have to end in his demise? Oh no, I'm locked into the rules of fuck, marry, and kill. I have fucked you and now I've married you and now... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to do this. I have to do this. The curse propels me. I would watch that movie. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making her drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yeah. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely. Hello, Doctor. How you doing, lovely? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Pablo also wasn't an option. Look, you threw the rules out first, Ori. You threw out the rules. This is what we have to do. Peace was never an option. Pablo brings us drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Woo! Accidental coffee date. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason he and I can joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Uh-huh. 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 Is that so, Carl? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Comfortable. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm good. How's y'all? I'm doing good. I hope you've got a lovely weekend ahead of you. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Wait, you're leaving Amanda and Pablo together? A sus decision there, Carl. A sus decision. Comfortable around you just reminds me of that one Vine. I'm not remembering the Vine. Pop it in the Katie Reacts channel, because I will always rewatch a Vine. I'm sure I'll know it once I hear it. Hey. Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Achievement unlocked. Friend is now comfortable farting around you. That's true friendship. That's true friendship. Hey. That's a good one. You're right, I do remember that now. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna get you the good stuff. So, I'm about to get distracted. Let's go. But it's okay. It's a Matt-related distraction, okay? Does anyone in chat have a vinyl player? Do you have vinyl player opinions that you would like to share with me? Perhaps even some good beginner vinyl player recommendations for a newbie. Because they may be releasing Free Tears for Sweet Revenge, which is the best album of all time. Don't at me, it's true. In like 8 different vinyl editions. And look, I don't have a vinyl player currently, but if I did, I would need to populate it with some vinyl discs. And who's gonna know if they're all the same disc? Who's gonna know? Just us, chat. It'll be our secret. Shh, shh. Secrets. Secrets. Just us. We can keep a secret, right, chat? Right? I see those ... dots in the chat from moderator Dave. I do not acknowledge them. They have no power over me. In the face of a My Chemical Romance release, I am unstoppable. I am all powerful. Tell me your vinyl recommendations if you want them. If you have them. Tell me your tricks. Immerse me in the ways of the vinyl. Okay. End of public service announcement. I can distract you further, Katie. You can lay your head in my VTuber cities. That is distracting. That is distracting. Because your VTuber does have some glorious, glorious boobas. Very distracting. Right, no, we must stay focused. We must stay focused. Look at all the cool posters on the wall. We've got dinner food. We've got steady bow. We've got sad swears. We've got fake beard arms race. We've got a submarine with legs. We've got Dover Ghost. We've got couples therapy. I imagine these are all references to something, but I don't know what they are. And then in the records, we've got Yacht Club Miracle and a mussel with a yacht on it. I thought it was like a seal with a mustache, like a seal furry, but no, it's a mussel. oh, and it's hidden behind the text box. But there's one here that looks like it's called Two Boys Kissing, and I kind of want whatever that is. I want whatever that is. And she can feed you chocolate at the same time. Oh, what kind of chocolate? Caramel chocolate? Oh. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who'll try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. There's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. Yeah, I feel that Spotify kind of gives me like too much choice sometimes, a bit of overwhelm there. Anything you want. Chocolate. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we'd have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favourite song? I remember that, Carl. You and I are old souls.
Hey.
It made Hutchison really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. Matt, give this man a mixtape. Or let me give you a mixtape. You feel that because you were a hoarder. Correct. Correct. And yes, I am old. I am old. And I am not ashamed of it. Hag life, hashtag. Let's pretend I put the hashtag in the right place. Hashtag hag life. I'm so techie. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Futurewave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Ori, have you been around since the early times too? A fellow ancient one. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Oh god, it's like a job interview question. Hang on. What kind of milkshake would Katie be? Peanut butter banana. That's the most Katie core answer. Sorry for the non-banana fans in the chat, but I feel like that is the most Katie core answer. Peanut butter banana. If we're going full Five Guys, put some Oreo cookie pieces in there. Oh no, there's gotta be Oreo pieces. That's my colour. So Oreo cookies, Oreo biscuits. Going full American here. Peanut butter, banana. Yeah. A little bit of salt, a little bit extra salt. Salty shake. Or you're a baby. You're a baby. 21 is nothing. You have many, many glorious decades ahead of you. And hopefully they will be less eventful than the decades I have lived through, because fucking hell. Holy shit. Being in the mortal world sucks. It doesn't stop happening ever. Everything is happening all the time. Horrible experience. When I was in the Fae world, 10 years went by just like, whew, nothing. All good. Maybe a little change in like the ambiance, but nothing major. And now, my god, it's every day. I'm so tired all the time. But yes, Katie milkshake would be Oreo with peanut butter and banana. That would be a Katie milkshake. I accidentally minimized the window. Cookies and cream is, I think, the closest to that. Which makes sense. Carl is not all of those things. Carl is a bit more vanilla than I am, but not full vanilla. I think he's cookies and cream.
Hey.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Something cake or coffee related. Something that smells edible. Ori, 21 is so young. Like, goddamn, if you were in America, this would be your first year of being allowed to drink. Nope, that is definitely not my age. Nope. Oh, that I wish it, but no, I am as old as the hills. I've been in the human world for many centuries now, and I have not enjoyed it. I've sometimes enjoyed it. Shh, okay, it's actually been kind of fun at points, but it's also been a wild ride. The momentum of time is a horrific thing to experience. Daffodil, Mountain Spring, Camouflage, Summer Breeze, Spring Creek, Fireball, Power Violence, Cherry Blossom. None of those sound good to me, but Power Violence, Cherry Blossom is the one that speaks to me the most. Ori is old, Katie is grandma. Yep. Yep. You're a baby. You're a baby. I can be your cool Auntie Katie. I mean, I could also be Granny Katie at this point, but shh, please don't start calling me Granny. I'm definitely the cool auntie. I'm not a granny. I might be a granny.
Oh.
What's your favorite ambience sound? Rain! Rain noises! Oh, Star Trek Bridge ambience is a good choice too. Howls of the Bone Chorus. I don't know what that means, but rain. Rain is the true answer. What's your dream vacation spot? A library! A library that's all mine and has manga in it and comic books as well as big books. Despite all the years, you still don't have experience to make you flustered. Look, just because I'm old doesn't mean I'm wise. My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. I mean, these are all horrible options. My backyard, it's the safest. Enjoy walking the doggo. Sub's gonna sub. I'm a submarine. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Spiders. And also mortality. It fucking sucks. Why did I opt for this? Because the alternative was worse. But I still feel bad about it. I worry that people are nice to me only because they want to get something from me. Can't relate. People are nice because people are inherently nice for the most part. And only tend to go the other way when circumstances force them to be otherwise. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. Nope, can't relate. Everyone deserves happiness. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated the universe? Oh, I want that one in case it goes meta. I gotta go the meta route. But also saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food, also a very good one. But let's go meta. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? What if we are both just sprites in a dating sim, Matt? What if this record store isn't real? My happiness is on screen. Oh, smooth, smooth. I appreciate you. My happiness is in the chat. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. I forgot this was a record quiz. This is Dark Night of the Soul by Danger Mouse. Oh, that sounds good. This one almost didn't get released, but there are tons of awesome collabs on it. Super underrated album. I think you'll really enjoy it. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Oh.
You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Where I'm Good at This by Diet Sig. Forever by Mystery Skulls. Mystery Skulls! And Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? Oh! Shook. Shock. She clocked us immediately and she's correct about it. That nerd is my buddy Carl. Carl, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you, Molly. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves going to do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Oh. Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. Hey. You and Amanda should come by that night. Oh, Matt blushes. Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah, we should. Hey. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Open mic for date night. I could see it. I think it might be. Oh, will Vacant Veil be playing? Oh. If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. I thought he meant Vans the shoes, and I was like, dang, they used to do carpet? No, I'm an idiot. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Hey, dude. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. Oh, that's heckin' cute. Oh, I love that. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favourite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. Been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that what the kids call it these days? I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yes! Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting, Yo, Pablo. Hey. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Yeah, sounds great. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. That's to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Oh. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. Oh my god. The hookup has got to be Ernest, right? I feel like it's got to be Ernest. Or maybe Damien? But I think Ernest. Oh, it could be Robert. It could be Robert. Who do we think the hookup is? What if it's Mary? Mary with the MJ. That could be pretty good. You realise that weed has been legalised in this state, right? Then why didn't we just go to a dispensary? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty, greasy dumpsters, shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed all in black. Robert? That's Robert coded. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Hello. It is I, Carl Tichy. Oh my god, it's this guy. Oh, okay, I forgot he existed. Surprised, the Persian almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Who sent you? What? We're cool, man, we're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, we just prove you're cool. What? I need to know you're down or I bolt. Cite mutually assured destruction. Look, man, we're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now the formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright. How much do you want? One. One pot, please, young man. One what? Buzzcut Molly is a great name, it is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh my god, look here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad, let's all forget this ever happened.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. That is some primo grass right there.
Oh.
Some A-grade MJ. Some top tier marijuana. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Oh, we're going to his place. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Oh, I've got the butterflies. Don't let Damien catch them. Carmencina's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Oh, look at the house. It's so cute. We got bookshelves. We've not enough books on them. We've got big speakers. We've got more bookshelves again. We've only books on the top shelf. What are you doing, Matt? What is this? We've got a funky little tree. We've got a blue thing on the wall. I don't know what it is. We have a comfy looking couch and some big old cabinets and a huge window and like warehousey brick walls.
Oh.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around the place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. I'm noticing Dave just snoozing the ads constantly like, no, we can't interrupt the Matt date. Interrupt later, adverts come. Number one Matt stan, Dave. Oh, what a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Backstory. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Oh god, neither of us can roll, can we? Please, it's your house.
Oh.
If you say so.
Wait.
Matt pulls out some rolling paper and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Oh, we're so good at this.
Hey.
Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think. I take it. Well, let's open up that nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. Rip that golf fairway is the clear winner there. Yeah, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. 4! This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten a more potent since the last time I smoked. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Oh no, they're having the experience of many people of their age. Which is, yes, all of the strains have gotten significantly more potent, and it's a problem if you're used to the old strains and that's the last time you smoked. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby?
Oh.
Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. Hang on, I can do this. There we go. Big wide eyes. That's not weed. Oh god.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, no, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this... Oh, this is oregano. Oregano? Whatever the fuck, I don't know. What are words? I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. Lucian conned us? He conned us? He conned us with oregano? Honestly, yeah, fair play. We were easy marks. That little punk ripped us off.
Hey.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. Oh, Winky. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Dyed Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile on one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Oh, man.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. Partner backstory! I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness to Dancing." Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Aww. Aww. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We travelled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to the kids, it was just... incredible. That seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey,
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
oh, man.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favourite town to play in. Right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Shit, man, I'm so sorry.
Hey.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. Yes, my ska band's getting a mention again. Let's go, ska band lore.
Oh.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase ska never dies.
Hey.
Except for Ska Munis Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Oh.
I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Bing 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 bing. No, I gotta stick to the ska roots. Ska never dies. Yeah, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. Help. Help. The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy. Can you top that?
I don't know if I should.
I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, It's been a long time. So he is indicating that we should drop it. So the people pleaser in me wants to drop it, but at the same time I think it could be healthy for him to play it again after it's been gathering dust for so long. And meanwhile, Dave in the chat, never too late to get back into it, or back into me, wink. My goodness, okay, fuck it. Never too late to get back into it. Ma, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be?
Moist.
Thank you for the hydrate, Hellhound. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. I hope you have a lovely weekend ahead of you. It's so good to see you.
It's a raid. Oh god, what do we do?
A
Oh, God.
Lakia raid! Hello,
Everyone
Lakia!
be normal.
It's Lakia, the self-made owl VTuber from Down Under. A multilingual marvel. She's a pro at Dead by Daylight, ranking #1 in Norway. But also Wait, you're from Down Under. Are you currently living in Norway? That would fit with the time zones. But also muses on deep questions like 100 men versus 1 gorilla. What was the answer? What was your verdict? Tell me. Why not gaming? She's whipping up culinary delights or busting moves. A true jack of all trades. Hello, Lakia. Welcome on in. It's so good to see you, lovely. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. It is a delight to see you all, but I appreciate you've just been streaming, so if you need to take a break, if you need to grab food, whatever you need to do, you are very welcome to. We have a lurk command if you need it. We have a daily egg if you need to get your protein. Thank you so much for raiding, but remember to take care of yourself and practice some raider self-care. I'm going to quickly run that raid trailer for our new friends. It's me, Katie Shee, and it is you, my favorite people on the internet. Hello.
It's the Katie experience. Everyone's a Katie height now.
I want a big old pasta dish that has very little flavour. You've been awfully friendly with different girls lately, haven't you? No. I'm gay, I'm so gay. Yeah, I've seen Calamity. Yeah, he's ripping out my heart, and I'm gonna be like, thank you, Mr. Milligan. Thank you. I'm normal. I'm so normal about this man. I'm so gay. Women. Never. No. Well, it's called pitbulligamy. Pitbulligamy my balls.
Normal oil rig behavior right here. Oh no, I can't reach the handle.
Welcome back. No worries, like if you're needing to go cook dinner, you go enjoy cooking dinner. Thank you so much for raiding in. It is lovely to see you again. Always a delight to catch you. So good to see you. But that was raid trailer. Raiders, I hope you liked what you saw. I am Katie Shee, the chaotic Scottish cat girl. I stream very regularly on, what days of the week is it? Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays at 7 o'clock UK time, which is in your time zone. Roughly 1 hour ago. It is a pleasure to have you here. I hope that you enjoy the stream. We're currently playing Dream Daddy. Now, what is Dream Daddy? It's a game where you date some dads. There is a trigger warning list in the top, in the pin messages if you need it. But it's fairly light on the triggers. There's nothing too serious in it so far. Just a whole lot of silliness. And we do also unfortunately have an ad break running in about 2 minutes. I'm sorry about that. We have reached our limit of snoozing, so I can't stop it. But we are currently dating the barista dad, Matt, who is very sweet. And I'm gently trying to convince him to try playing the piano again. Which is a dangerous proposition, because he's having some feelings about his sadly passed away partner. So this could backfire in our faces. Oh, but also I kind of want to talk about the gorilla question. I honestly think Leica's points are all fantastic. That yeah, a gorilla can kill someone in one hit unless they're trained and conditioned fighters. And it's too small for 100 people to go in all at once, but too big for only a handful of people to attack. Yeah, I feel like the biggest advantage the 100 men have is that they can wear the gorilla down through sheer numbers and just like swapping in. If they manage to find a way to kind of work it up and agitate it, I reckon the time advantage and the stamina advantage might work in their favor. Yeah, but it's a tough one. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. Yes, moderator Dave did fab work there. Very fair points, but what about two big strong men holding each arm and one who knows kung fu, like kung fuing in the face? I feel like, so the rules of this are no weapons, and I feel like if you're a strong man, you're a living weapon, so you're probably disqualified from consideration for this contest. Same for like kung fu masters and anyone really, really good at like physical body skills. I feel like if you yourself are a weapon, you should probably vote yourself out of the gorilla challenge. Just ethically. So we need 1 fighter and 99 meat shields. Not necessarily, you just need to find a way to distract the gorilla. You don't need to engage it in head-to-head combat. That's a fool's errand. But maybe if you could convince it to chase you. And just like keep it jogging for a while until it gets really, really tired. That would be my strategy. I'm not a gorilla champion here. But I would just find ways to distract it and make it exert itself that don't involve combat to really wear it down. So we need a few marathon runners. I mean, how fast can gorillas run? Because I feel like I could outrun a gorilla, but I might be very, very wrong there. I could be hugely wrong. I feel like I have the advantage against a gorilla when it comes to like a light park run, like a gentle jog. But I could be talking shite. Maybe they're secretly like cheetahs. But off the top of my head, humans are like the best endurance runners. Like, obviously we're not the fastest sprinters because cheetahs exist, but as far as endurance runners, I don't think anyone's got humans beaten. And that's not even like a super skill. I mean, it is a super skill. I would be shit at it. But it is innate to most humans to at least have a little bit of endurance running skills in us. So I reckon I could outrun a gorilla. I could outjog a gorilla. I reckon if I was in a park run against a gorilla, I could win. They run as fast as Brawn Breaker, 24 miles per hour. I reckon I could outpace a gorilla. I reckon the fear of being chased by a gorilla would give me record-breaking capacity. Hang on, how fast can a gorilla run a 5k? Hang on. How fast can a gorilla run a 5k? 125 miles per hour. That's okay, so 40 kilometers an hour at top speed. So that's like a 20-minute 5k, isn't it? Less than that? More than that? That's a pretty good 5k time. Maybe I couldn't outrun a gorilla. And I couldn't outclimb a gorilla either. They're not like bears, you can't climb into trees. They're somewhat good at that. Shit, okay. I would still try though. I would still try. I'm taking my chances out jogging the gorilla versus fighting it. I'm taking my chances. Is it wise? No. But neither is taking on a gorilla. Hey, Chad, what do you think? What is your verdict on the gorilla situation? The gorilla. I'm really curious to know. Oh, we entered the ad break. I didn't know. We entered the ad break. Now nobody will hear me ask some questions about gorillas. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. But the gorilla lore. Okay, subscribers. Quickly, get your answers in. Use your subscriber privilege to give me your hot gorilla opinions. Gorilla. Why are we all picking on a gorilla anyway? I feel really bad about this. It just feels really unfair to be setting 100 people against a gorilla. Like, that's not fair odds. That's not fair odds. I just feel like it's mean. If you're watching this VOD on YouTube, give me your opinion on the gorilla situation in the comments. I mean, you can also talk about other stuff like the actual game, but really, I'm here for the gorillas. The ad break's finished. People are back. Welcome back from the ad break. If you were in the ad break, please give me your thoughts on the gorilla versus 100 men debate. Who would win? Why are we fighting the gorilla? What did the gorilla do? Was it war crimes? War crimes against which state? How mad are we really at this gorilla? Do we think the gorilla deserves this? Is this gorilla problematic? Use your subscriber privileges to give me your hot gorilla opinions, or your non-subscriber privilege to give me your lukewarm gorilla opinions. I want to know your thoughts on the gorilla situation, because honestly, I don't know. I remain falsely confident that I could outrun a gorilla, and I hope that nature will never choose to prove the folly of my words. But if it does, What a way to go, dang. What a way to go. You know? You know, what a way to go out. They're like, wow, that Katie, she tried the 100 men versus 1 gorilla challenge, but she forgot 100% of the men. She really fucked up those instructions. Good for her. Shame about the mess. Matt stares at the piano for a second. Let's see how he feels about the pianoing. Okay. Okay. Oh, we got the aubergine. We got the eggplant. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? She died as she lived, running from a gorilla. So true, so true. If that ain't a metaphor for the content creation treadmill, then I don't know what it is. This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song, loudly goes "eh," apparently, and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night?
It's a raid. Oh god, what do we do?
Another
Oh,
raid! Hello,
everyone
Cheeky
be
Princess. How are you doing,
normal.
lovely? Hello, Cheeky Princess. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. It's such a pleasure to see you. Welcome on in. What were you playing? Hades. How far did you get? Lovely to see you. Dream Daddy. Yes, we're playing Dream Daddy. We're currently in the date with Dreamboat Matt, who has just played us a lovely original piano composition. Cheeky, thank you so much for raiding in. If you're needing to take care of yourself, go practice streamer self-care, you know, go get yourself food, water, whatever you're needing. If you're needing to go, that's totally fine. You know the stream well, you know where our lurk is, you know where our daily channel redeem is. Do whatever you need to do to look after yourself. And thank you for trusting me with your community. You are wonderful. Further than ever before. Oh, yes! That's so exciting. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, man, Hades is just one of the best games. I want to see you have fun. Oh, we are having a very lovely date with Mr. Matt. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you going to pull that piano out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. Welcome back, Ari! Dave said exciting. Every time you get a little bit further, it's a little hit of joy. So true. It's such a rewarding gameplay loop. I love it. Hi, back. I'm Dave. Hey, dad jokes. Nobody's asking me about the dad joke in the stream title yet. Oh, those emotes are cute. Look at them all dancing. Oh, that's such a good caramel dancing emote. I want a caramel dancing along with them. Hang on. Da 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 da. I like how Ori was like, I thought Katie was young. I have a fucking caramel dancing emote, Ori. If that doesn't age me, nothing does. Oh, no worries, Ori. Enjoy. You're watching Jujutsu Kaisen? Oh, nice. Nice. Katie, I know caramel dancing. Yeah, but you're a weeb. You're a weeb. It's a rite of passage. But I was there, Ori. I was in the trenches. I saw the caramel dancing that had Death Note in it, and Sherlock, and God, there were so many other random ships. There were so many other random ships in that video. It's a classic. And half of them aren't even anime. It wasn't a caramel dancing video. I'm so wrong. It's a Sisters video. Never mind. I'm putting myself in the shame box. I don't know what it means, but it looks cute as heck. Oh, cheeky. Look up caramel dancing sometime. There will be lots of nostalgic videos on YouTube. Caramel dancing. I danced when I was already a man, says Dave. I danced when I was already a man. You were but a boy when you danced, but I had passed my rite of passage. I had been a man long before the dancing reached my ears. Oh my goodness. Oh god, caramel dancing is peak. peak content. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. Aww. I have survived the Y2K. Good job. Good job. Thumbs up. Damn, it even has a wiki. You bet it does. You bet it does. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. We smoked oregano! Yay! Imagine being old. God damn it. Hi, guy. Good to see you, lovely. Imagine being old indeed. Imagine it. I don't have to imagine it. I wake up in that reality every morning. Ah! I smile. Night. What a lovely second date. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing! Nothing! Not me! So, what's up, fellow kid? Haha. Dad, I'm hungry.
Huh?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry! I'm Dad! Hi, hungry!
Ah.
No! I'm Dad! Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up. I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Ah.
Spaghetti time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was so ready for that moment. This game gets me. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. You tried, buddy, you tried. Honk honk. Honk honk. I was record collecting. It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way, was he good? Did I pronounce that wrong? Did you know Matt used to play in a band? I feel like I merged those words. No way, was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude! Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Huh.
Hi, Mart! Hey, I saw it on a flyer. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off of the chord progression. Glockenspiel. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. I hunt houses, and some of the houses are monsters. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who's crying uncontrollably over the colour of the walls. They know they can paint the wall of their house any colour they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Oh, wholesome. Dad tip 50 free. Pet every dog. Date complete. Oregano! A rank.
Oh man, I just can't wait for your next hit.
Oh, hitting those A ranks consistently. I love that for us. I love that for us. I love the licky emotes. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighbourhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. Why did that sentence throw me? A low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. Yes, yes, I am so sports. Let me save. Save check. A drop of water hits my head. And now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's loud. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. This is like a nightmare scenario for me. That's such a nightmare scenario. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. I'm hallucinating, and Mary's there again. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Everything is the same in Dream Daddy, except Carl just keeps hallucinating Joseph having a wife. I have to say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. Oh. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Hi. Will you walk a gal home? Okay, I'm gonna say yes because I'm an idiot, but I do feel like I'm in danger right now. Shit. Call her a cab is a safer option, I think. But is it the more Carl option? Because we're not the brightest, we're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Somebody once told us the world was gonna roll us and we were like, you mean down a hill? Will we be in one of those balls from like the fair? Yeah. You literally live across the road. That's, yeah. Yeah, there is that. That's why a cab feels silly. Okay, walk her home. Let's be reckless. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. That the bar staff's looking out for her. That's nice. She doesn't, like, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Canonically, Carl doesn't wear coats. Come on, let's be real. He's just egg nipple t-shirt 24/7 and also the shirt that Matt got him. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. Oh, girly pop, are you okay? Girly pop, is he making you feel bad for like drinking? Girly pop, you doing alright? Did he take the 2 fingers from your right hand because they look suspiciously missing? And she's just like, Carl, please chill. I've just got them tucked in. No, he took your fingers. He took your fingers, and now they're just little stumps where the knuckles are. And she's just like, that's just how the knuckle joints work, Carl. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... They're both gay and hiding it from the world. What, Mary and Joseph? Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. Which honestly would be kind of sweet if they're both, what's the word for when you're basically, it's not scarf, but when you're basically partners to protect each other in a homophobic society. That would be kind of sweet, honestly, if that's what's going on there. That would give me some empathy for Joseph. Like, he's just taking a hit for the girlies, she's taking a hit for the guys. They're both kind of fed up with being in each other's company full time, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Beard, thank you, yes, yes. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down.
Oh god, what do we do?
Deck
Oh
God! Hello, my
Everyone
goodness, all the
be
raids today.
normal.
Welcome on in, Deck God. You've been playing My Hero Ultra Rumble. Oh, you're a My Hero Academia fan, huh? This streamer, that's Deck God, is a whirlwind of fun, bouncing between Sonic marathons, Fortnite battles, and My Hero Academia adventures. They're on a mission to collect all the heroes, whether it's racing, shooting, or rumbling. From Sonic Frontiers to My Hero Ultra Rumble, Deck God keeps it silly and exciting. Don't miss out on the variety! Get rated, Katie. Thank you so much, Deck God. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. I hope that you get to take a break after streaming. If you need to go, if you need to get food, if you need to rest, you do whatever you need to do. Thank you so much for raiding in. It's always a pleasure to see you. They call me the multiverse hero for a reason. I love that. I love that. But thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for bringing your lovely community here. Make sure to practice self-care and look after yourself, alright? And I hope you had a lovely session. How close are you to having all of the heroes? How close? Who is your favourite of the heroes? As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. But yeah, my stream wasn't that great. I'm now washed at Ultra Rumble now. That means you're out of practice, right? Sorry, I am not always down with the lingo, but washed is bad, right? So you're out of practice. Aw, that's okay. There's only one way to get better. Also, I don't know what it's on about collecting heroes. I didn't do that at all. Oh yeah, Frosty Tools does just make shit up occasionally. It's like all systems based on AI underneath. It loves to lie. It just loves to spread falsehoods. Sorry about that. Your main is Deku. Yes! Deku main! Love that for you. That's so cool. That's so cool. But yeah, I thought it was mean that you could like unlock the different heroes. But the main thing is that you had a good time. Don't beat yourself up if you weren't feeling the vibe. It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. I'm sure that you were incredible and were doing far better than I would have been. Wait. Can we just... hold on? What's wrong?
Hey.
How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Mary is like, you're a nerd. You're a nerd, but you'll work for these purposes. Huh. That was so interesting. I loved that. I loved that. That was fun.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, we've got a message from DB. Who is DB? Do a little savey save. Carl, listen. This is you from the past. What the fuck? What the fuck? No. Wait, hang on. Damien... What's Damien's surname? No. I have no idea who this is. Dad book! No, because it's not got the Dad book logo, which actually it does, because it's just the pink. It's just the word Dad book in pink. It's Dad book! Carl, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. Ice cream message. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream. We got to buy the ice cream. Damien Black does actually sound like it would be his surname. You know what? I've earned a treat. A little treat for me. On the way home, going back out into the rain. On the way home, I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. Gotta buy that iced cream, yes, iced cream, iced cream, iced cream. Amanda is the best. Why do you say that? I'm pretty sure I did send that message to myself, but it could also... Wait, do you think it's Amanda pretending? Do you think it's Amanda pretending that I know how to send messages to myself in the past? It could be, it could be. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 dubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Seems like a good way to get Dad to bring you some ice cream. Yep. No worries, Cheeky. Thank you so much for raiding in. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Have a lovely weekend, okay? So good to see you. Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Oh my god, it's Ernest. Ernest? You're cool, right? Not cool enough for whatever you're about to ask me. No way. I'm about to go sprawl out on the couch between a litre of ice cream and a basic cable package, and I have every intention of waking up in that position tomorrow morning. What do you think, Ernest? Man, talking to you sucks. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. If I give you 20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what is e-liquid? It's like a Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy.
Carl, what did you do?
I love him too. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue Cranrazapple Vortex. He'll know what it is. Uh-oh. I'm being swindled. I pick up a tab of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda.
Yippee!
I search around. Captain Mimikyu MVP, welcome to the cat family. Welcome on in, lovely. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely Friday night. I search around for some blue Crazen Void Starer, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. It's true, my hair is lovely. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double, wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? Oh man. It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I was waiting for Carl to be like, okay, what is vaping? I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. Ugh. What if I give you 25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. Oh no, is he gonna call me uncool? My pride can't take that. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. Wait, is that real? I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window I glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already faced out on the hood of a squad car. No! Shit, I'm gonna have to rescue this troublemaker, aren't I? Ernest, did you seriously just try and get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? Oh god. I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Surrogate dad time. Hello, Ernest, it is I, your dad. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Oh.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Hey, redeeming qualities for Knife Dad. Thanks, I want to say Richard. Oh my god, you don't even know his name and he fucking bailed you out, you dork. Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Carl. Carl has the best lines in this entire game. Child, I will end you.
I don't know.
Hey, Carl, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Oh boy. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. He stole my wallet! What? No, he didn't. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Carl, did you even get your ice cream? Why are you doing this to yourself? What? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Oh.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
I don't know.
You work hard, Carl. You're a good dad. Decorate, hello Gravity, welcome on in. How are you doing, lovely? You work hard, Carl. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. You're all good, don't worry. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Aww. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes and cereal anymore. Oh, that's a burn. That's a good burn.
Oh.
Catch you around, Carl. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. He remembers my ska days. He was paying attention. Oh my goodness, that's cute. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. God, I want ice cream. It's called masking tape for a reason.
You've got
That was such a cute little moment. That's so cute. I'm loving these little non-dates. They're very sweet. Okay. I was gonna say we should pick another dad to date, but we are almost out of time. We've got dads! We do. No, we don't. We just have Dadmazon. I'm thinking Damien next, I think, but Hugo next is also kind of tempting. But also Joseph next after that Mary lore drop. Maybe we should see Joseph while we still have a degree of sympathy towards him. See if our beard theory is correct. Oh shit, oh shit, who should we go for next? Should we have a poll? Maybe a poll in the Discord? Maybe people should leave a comment on YouTube and let me know. Engagement, wink wink. Hugo means I do not need to hold on to my spoiler secrets and make him redeemable. Okay, Hugo it is. You got it, boss. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, writer of scholarly articles in the 18th century literature for various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know, and I'm sorry. On Friday nights, you're most likely to brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Is the twist that he's not so much into history as just really into fantasy, and history is a tangent to that? Yeah, take one thing with you on Desert Island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past? Or your turn-on muscles? We're so not right for him. What do you want to be when you grow up? Movie star. What's your favourite movie genre? The art history documentaries. What's your ideal date? We read books on opposite sides of the couch. Or you never leave home without my glasses. That's a lie. I forget them at home a lot. I spend a lot of time thinking about how I worry that people who are against e-readers are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Oh, critical hit. Katie, you're gay. Super gay. Yep, so gay. Love you, cutie. Thank you for that lovely message. I'm sorry that Automod tried to be homophobic again. We will take it out back. We will shoot it. We will replace it with another Automod that will promise to do better and will only disappoint us later. Lovely to see you, Ari. Hi, hi. Oh, I need to click the thing. Automod just hates me. No, Automod is famously homophobic. Automod just goes, you cannot be queer in this chat. How dare you try? Let's message him. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never in the trash. Fuck you, Dad Tips 72. You're wrong. Decaf coffee is nice, actually. Katie, you're queer. I am so queer. I'm so queer. Women, 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 women. And I guess a few guys. Maybe some guys. Maybe. The bar's higher there. Katie, you're a lesbian. Yeah, see, homophobic. And the thing is, we have trained it that words like gay, lesbian, anything like that is allowed. We have explicitly permitted all of these terms. Dave has gone through. Every time you get a message like that blocked, Dave goes through and makes sure it's permitted so it won't happen next time. And Automod just deliberately forgets every single time, and it's the bane of our lives. It does not listen and just goes, nope. Nope, Twitch says no queerness allowed. Twitch says nope. Twitch says nah to that. I navigate to Hugo's dad book and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait a few minutes and the computer dings. I'm so glad you messaged me. Oh, there's so many words coming through. Yep. And I get it. I get the logic that it's trying to avoid people like coming in and throwing insults. I get the logic. But when we have specifically trained it that those terms are okay, and it just decides, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to ignore those rules. That's annoying. That's annoying. I get it being a global safety feature. I've got no beef with that. It's the fact that it ignores the training that really ticks me off. Really annoying. Uh-oh. I think about it for a moment. Man, that's a lot of screaming kids that I'd be accountable for. And they're in middle school. Arguably the worst age to be. I haven't even read the messages yet. That was too many words. If someone calls me gay, I'll say,
Morally,
yeah, power
it's
move.
totally fine to steal money from Bezos.
A lovely guy, thank you for stealing Bezos' money. It is morally a-okay, totally fine, absolutely acceptable to steal money from Bezos. If you see him in a street... no, I can't say that in good conscience. I can't say steal his wallet, even though I think it would be really fucking funny if you did. But also, he regularly travels with, like, bodyguards, usually poorly hidden ones, so it wouldn't be smart. Don't put yourself in danger. But fuck that guy. Fuck you, Bezos. I've nearly killed my party. It's only a matter of time till I'm free from their tyranny. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, is this a different party to the Sambians crew, or is this the same party? Sweetie, real rich people don't carry a wallet. What the fuck do they use to pay? How do they pay? Do they just use their phones? But surely, like, rich people carry, like, the fancy wallets, like the Belroy wallets and the, like, fancy leather wallets. No. Look, if rich people don't carry wallets, then who the fuck is Belroy marketing to? How is Belroy still in business? Same party, oh my god. Good luck party, good luck surviving. My god. It can't be true. Rich people have wallets, I'm sure. This is a lie that you're trying to tell me. Okay, Hugo is saying... Oh my god, I can't read it. Okay, something about chaperones, and I think a swimming pool. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you? Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally terrible. Everyone sucks, no self-awareness, it's just a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in an old, gross building for 40 hours a week, doing long division, and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day, top 40s pop. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. Luxury brands like that do not market to real rich people, they market to the wealthy. People who want to be rich want to look rich. I get what you're saying, that actual wealthy people don't spend it on wealthy looking stuff. For the most part, I do think that's a bit of an overgeneralization. Plenty of rich people are stupid. And you could go into old money or new money, but I think it's less old money, new money, and just some people are stupid. Whether they're new or old money. But I'm tangenting a lot, aren't I? Oh no. We're talking about middle schoolers. What was your middle school experience like? I didn't like it. I hated it. I had my first crush in middle school and I'm still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. What did she do to you? I stare off into middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated and the free times we held hands between class periods. Then I remember the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. I muted because, I muted because the name of my middle school girlfriend set off a certain device in the household. Whoopsie. Yeah. She was listening to me and she was like, bitch, I heard you talking shit about my master Bezos. You want to fucking repeat that so I can relay it back to his hit squad? You want to say that one more time for me? And I was like, no thank you. No thank you, monitoring device. Please leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. See? Middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you even kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. Ice fishing. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because Bobby Wellingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder, and I'm the only one who saw it happen. It haunts me. Right, let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should just do it. Mr. Vegas sounds like you could really use the help. Plus you get to hang out with cool fish. I do love cool fish. Fish, fish, fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. What, are you worried that a whale is going to pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Wait. Penguins belong in zoos, not aquariums. What the fuck is happening in America? Why are the penguins in an aquarium? I guess they could have an outdoor and an indoor section for the penguins. That's just wrong to me. I'm just morally opposed to that. The place for penguins is zoos, not aquariums, and I'll fight them on that. Even though it makes entirely no difference as long as they are happy and content in their environment. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh fear of ocean. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I am available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me his address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find that the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end, and that, with the aquarium date ahead of us, and potential answers to whatever secrets Dave has been holding about Hugo, will be where we will pick up next time. But for now, let's see if any of our friends are online for raiding. The raid commands are going in. Thank you very much to all of the lovely interactions we've had this stream. It's been a busy one. Thank you, Guy, for your Prime sub. Thank you, Deck God, for the raid. Thank you, Cheeky, for the raid. Thank you, Leica, for the raid. Thank you so much to the Heartless Darling for being first. And let me see. And thank you to Safi Scores for the follow. That was a couple of days ago, but thank you. And yeah. I think that is the thank yous done. Bye, nerds! Hell yeah, that's us. We're nerds. We're all nerds here. Do 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. I'm really excited to see what kind of aquarium backgrounds they've got, because the background art in this is really pretty. I like it a lot. Even though it does feel very SketchUp 3D underneath it, but it's still pretty. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Let me see, who have we got online?
Until a couple more spins that I actually hit the triple.
Who have we got online? Ooh, there's an Appy playing. I feel like Appy is a good shout, right? It's Oblivion! Oblivion does sound fun to me. Let me see, any other suggestions from the chat on people we should raid into? Oh, but Outer God is playing Claire Obscure Expedition. Okay, I want to see that. No, I want to see this French fancy RPG. I'm going to go Outer God. I've decided. We're going to raid into our buddy Outer God Inc. They are an amazing sci-fi writer and a lovely, lovely person. They are a facecam streamer. They have skin and lovely, lovely hair and a gorgeous pupper called Frankenpup. I hope you have a great, great time over at their streams. Like everyone we choose to raid, they are a safe space for anyone queer, for anyone neurodiverse. Their own pronouns are... I'm having a hard time loading the page. I believe it's they and them. Where are your pronouns, Case? Where are your pronouns? I can't see their pronouns in their bio, but they do also have a little bit about it. Just avoid calling them any gender terms, and you should be Kushti. Don't worry, ask if you're not sure. But I hope you have an amazing, amazing time. I'm really excited about this French RPG, Expedition 33. Super excited to check it out. I hope you have a great time. Imagine having flesh on the internet. Sounds terrifying. Sounds terrifying, but I hope you have a lovely, lovely time, everyone. If you're around tomorrow, I am streaming at the same time, 7 o'clock UK. We'll be playing games. I forget which one. Banner Saga? Question mark? Dream Daddy? Who knows? Discord knows. I don't know. I'm just vibing, but I hope you have a great time over there at Outer God's place. Banner Saga! There we go! And hey, have a lovely, lovely night if I don't see you then. And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, and tell me would you win in a fight against a gorilla? What would be your strategy if you had 100 men and 1 gorilla and you had to decide how the battle would commence? Tell me all of your tips, your thoughts, your gorilla strategies. Okay, bye now.